These were built as the Beeston cut from here to the Nottingham Canal, so boats couldn't navigate that. The old lock that's over there in the corner used to let boats go back onto the Trent, so they didn't have to use and pay the toll of 1 penny back to Nottingham. We're planning to turn it into the state it used to be in when they were first built in 1796, and we're going to turn it into a heritage and education centre for the local schools, the local community, for everyone to use, and to really bring Beeston waterfront back to life. There is a phenomenal amount of history with these cottages, there really is. We've got some lovely pictures of the paintings of this area in the 1800s, showing now when it all flooded and everything else. I mean, the whole aspect of this is a community resource. The local community have come up 100% for backing us for this, and it's the inward investment, I think, that's being put into this, and it will bring this area back to what it should be.
Well, I believe it's a great asset for Beeston. It's needed. It's a disused row of cottages that's been doing nothing for years and years. It's a marvellous asset and a great tourism attraction, I'm sure. And it will go hand in hand with the Attenborough Nature Centre. So it will. The people that visit Attenborough will also be able to walk down to the Heritage Centre and on, of course, because of the cycle routes that are around there. It's a great thing for Beeston. I feel 100% behind it. Yes. I think it's going to help with tourism locally. It's time that Beeston had something to shout about, and it's come at the right time, in my opinion.
Well, Dad had a midlife crisis and bought a barge boat a few years ago, and didn't buy a motorbike, no, that'd be too normal. And then in 2008, 2009, he started moosing about cottages and the fact that he hated the eyesore that they are, and something should be done about it.
Notts County Council Local Improvement Scheme have funded us as a grant for development grant, which they have been absolutely brilliant for us. They really have let us put out to other people, the volunteers that we've got, trustees we've got, the enthusiasm for lots and lots of different people has really been fantastic.
I'm particularly interested in the heritage and what we call the heritage significance of the site. In particular, this end cottage retains some very rare features of the 18th century when it was first built. And there's a real chance for people to see how people lived at that time, a real sort of museum opportunity.
In the 1980s, they were so dilapidated that they were unfit for inhabitation, and they were padlocked up. But it was about 15-20 years ago, they're in such a state, people just had to come out of them. This end cottage has got most of the old features of what the cottages used to be like, because they were there built for British Waterways workers. It's a very busy point. There's somewhere about 30,000 people go past here in a month. We want to put an allotment area in for the local schools to use, so the children can learn about all the different foods, how it used to be grown, grow their own produce, and they can also sell it through the shop. And there's a local community cafe going to be here, so they can see how much things cost, and the whole education comes together. The end cottage, which has got a lot of the original features into it, is going to be rebuilt as it was, put back together hopefully as it was, to keep our history, to keep our heritage together. That's what it's all about.